Hi everyone, it's Angela here. Today's video is on how to use OneDrive for Business effectively. So OneDrive for Business, I just wanted to stress that because we have personal OneDrives and we have OneDrive for Business. And I'm referring to the OneDrive that you find in 365. So let's grab that. So once you go on your app launcher or your waffle, there you see it as OneDrive. If I open that, I like to open in a new tab so I can see everything that I'm doing. Close that one. So there, this is my OneDrive. Now, OneDrive is essentially a cloud storage system, just like the whole of 365 is cloud storage. And the beauty about that is that you can think of the documents that you have in your OneDrive as being backed up for free, as being secured, because Microsoft security standards are quite high. So you can think about that. So saving your documents in OneDrive, you should have accessibility as and when you need it. You should have free backup, because if your documents were on your hard drive or on your laptop, you could lose it if something went wrong. Right. So once you're in OneDrive, and if you're a first time user, you wouldn't have your folders, you can create a new folder. So think of your folder structure, or you can start creating documents. So depend on how you like to work. You can also upload files or folders from any other place that you might have files that you need to upload. There's the files here. So if I wanted to upload this one, I can click on that and upload it here. Good practice is always have a file within a folder. But the OneDrive is essentially your space. No one has access to it unless you decide to share something. So now, how to share from OneDrive. So with OneDrive, the idea is not to send attachments, although you can. It's best to share with a link, so you have one source of truth. So the original document, stays the same. So when you send attachments, you might have different people having different versions, and then you have to amalgamate. That takes that away. So you share the one document which can be worked on by many people. So if you decide to share a folder, you click on the ellipsis, share, and by sharing a folder, it means all the contents of that folder, it's accessible to the people that you've shared it with. So you need to be careful. If you want to share a document, you can share that individual document. If, however, you are working with a group of documents and a group of people, it's best practice to share the folder. Obviously, just that folder for that project. Okay, so when you're about to share and send a link, you get an option. You do need to click in here to see what your options are. Now, most organizations will have anyone with the link blanked out, and rightly so, because it's basically anonymous. So you probably see people in the organization with the link option, people with an existing access, and specific people. People in the organization link, if you were to opt for that, select that and apply and allow editing, it basically means that anyone that has the link within the organization can access this. So if you send this to person A and person A forwards the document to person B, then they can have access, and if you allow editing, they can edit. So just be careful how you use this. People with existing links, it's normally when you've sent it to someone before and they have permissions already in that area, and they've lost it and they can't find it. You just can click on that and send it to them. and specific people, that is being absolutely specific, ensuring that if they should forward it, no one else can view or have access to it except for that person. It is also the one that you need to use if you were to share with someone externally. So let's use that one. So apply, and I'm happy that they will edit. The edit is the default, by the way. So I'm sending this to someone externally, and it comes up because I've used this person before. You can decide to send it to another person or add a little message. Now the message estate is not that big, so just a small message, here is the document we talked about, or something like that, and then you can send. Now if you, at this point, if you wanted to send a link within an email, you could copy this and do that, or you can run the email. I'm not a favor of this one too much, but yes, you can use either of those. You can copy this and send it, say, within a newsletter, and you needed a link to that document, then that can be done. And then press send. So this is how you share a document or a folder, file, within your OneDrive for Business. The method is the same. Now, down the line, should you decide that you no longer wish the person to have access to your folder or your document, you can click on the ellipsis again and manage access. Look at the person. You might have more than one people here, or one person here, beg your pardon, and you can exit and revoke access. So exit out, revoke access. That person will no longer have access to the document or file. So this is how it is. Now when I clicked here, you notice that there's quite a lot of menus that comes up. It's the same that goes across. So again, it's just preference, the Microsoft way, doing different things in different ways to suit everybody. So these are things that you could do to that folder. You can download, you can delete, you can move to, you can copy to, rename. Now there's a difference between move and copy. When you copy, you're just copying the exact details to another location, so you'd have two variations. But when you move, it moves everything and all the metadata that might come with that folder or file with it as well. But when you copy, you start a new set of metadata, as it were, to that file in your new location. So you can rename the folder. If I wanted to rename, comes up, and so many things that you can do. Details, that folder, you can find it here. Who has access, who's worked on it. But this is your OneDrive, so most of the time it will be yourself, but if you've shared it with people, you can find out, some sort of update, what's happened, what you've done on it. So it's really, really clever space, and yeah, very useful. I think with the OneDrive for Business at the moment, you have about 1 terabyte of space minimum, that's allocated to every user, so that's quite a lot. And the OneDrive Personal, I think now it's about 15 gig. This changes all the time, so please don't quote me. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did like it, please give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can get my next video. Thank you and have a good day.